$4 million doesn't erase what happened nor restore my daughter's sense of safety.
$4 million. That's what Dr. Linda Williams won when a jury ruled she'd been racially profiled. $4 million. Officer disciplined. Justice served. But 3 months later, she was sitting on the floor of a smaller apartment, her medical career destroyed, watching her settlement money disappear into legal fees and therapy bills for children who still wake up screaming. After attorney fees, taxes, and lost income, $4 million became $1 million. Her $220,000 salary became $55,000. Her medical license, suspended. Her daughter, traumatized. Her son, silent for 8 months. The headlines celebrated her victory. Nobody asked about the cost. This is what happens after you win. The price of justice no settlement can cover. Dr. Linda Williams won $4 million. She lost everything else. Was it worth it? The irony of life whenever a victim fights back. Kindly subscribe now to discover how Dr. Linda won $4 million, yet ultimately lost everything. Linda M. Williams. 34 years old. Pediatrician at Westside Medical Center. Johns Hopkins graduate. 15 years of school. 4 years of residency. 8 years building a practice parents trusted. Her office walls covered with children's drawings and thank you cards. Physician of the Year, 2021, hanging above her desk. She'd earned every bit of it. Linda lived in Oakwood Estates with her husband Harry and their 2 children, Maya, 8, and Jordan, 6.
I love our family time.
Me too, Mommy.
Best moments right here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The kind of neighborhood with good schools, block parties, and tree-lined streets. A 4-bedroom house. A backyard where the kids played. Her Mercedes SUV sat in the driveway. Professional. Appropriate. The car a successful pediatrician drives. Every morning, breakfast with the kids, Harry packing lunches, kisses goodbye. Every evening, family dinners, homework, bedtime stories. Weekends, soccer games, birthday parties, ordinary happiness. Everything they'd worked for. Everything they'd built. Stable. Successful. Safe. March 12, 2023. A Saturday afternoon. Linda took Maya and Jordan shopping for Maya's birthday party. Just a normal errand. For minutes in a parking lot changed everything.
This dinosaur is so cool. My doll's happy too.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah! I love you, Mommy. Thank you for always taking care of us.
I love you both so much.
March 12, 2023. 3:47 p.m. Pinewood Shopping Center. Linda pulled into a parking space. Maya and Jordan were in the back seat, excited about the birthday decorations they'd just bought. Before she could open her door, a police cruiser blocked her in. Officer Jonathan Bowman approached.
Step away from the vehicle.
Is there a problem?
Whose car is this?
It's mine.
Registration and insurance. She handed them over. What's this about? Vehicle matches a theft description. He took her documents back to his cruiser. 12 minutes passed. Maya started crying in the back seat. Mommy, what's happening? It's okay, baby. Just a misunderstanding. Bowman returned. Everything had checked out. Her name. Her address. No warrants. Nothing. But he wasn't finished. I need to search the vehicle. Search? For what? Everything checks out. Step out. Remove your children from the car. He made her take Maya and Jordan out. Both kids crying now. He searched thoroughly. Opened every bag. Dumped their shopping bags onto the pavement. Birthday presents. School clothes. Scattered across the parking lot. A crowd gathered. 20 people watching. Recording. Nancy Chen, Linda's colleague, pulled out her phone. Started recording. Bowman searched for 27 minutes total. Found nothing. He handed back her documents. No apology. No explanation. Just walked away. Linda gathered the scattered clothes from the pavement, hands shaking. Her children sobbing. Nancy approached quietly. Linda, I recorded everything. Linda could barely speak. I need to get them home. She drove in silence. Maya's tear-streaked face in the rearview mirror. Jordan staring out the window, completely still. Other shoppers had watched. Parents from Maya's school. Their neighbors. Everyone. And her children had seen it all. 27 minutes. That's how long it took for Linda's children to learn that their mother's medical degree, her home in a good neighborhood, her Mercedes with all the right papers, meant nothing. 27 minutes to teach them that no amount of success could protect them. That night, Harry came home from his work trip to find Linda still sitting at the kitchen table, wearing the same clothes from the afternoon. The shopping bag sat untouched by the door.
Hey, I thought you were taking the kids shopping?
We did.
What happened?
Her voice was flat. He noticed her expression. What happened? She started calm. Then the words spilled out. Her voice broke as she showed him Nancy's video on her phone. Harry watched, jaw clenched.
27 minutes in front of the kids?
Everyone was watching. Parents from Maya's school, our neighbors, everyone saw.
They checked on the children. Maya's room. She was awake, wide-eyed, clutching her stuffed animal. Normally she slept soundly.
Mom, did we do something wrong?
No, baby, you did nothing wrong.
Then why was that police officer mean to you?
Sometimes people make mistakes.
Are they going to take you away?
Jordan's room. Pretending to sleep. Linda knew he was awake. He wouldn't talk about it. The next week, the damage revealed itself. Monday at work, Linda was distracted during patient examinations. Nancy brought coffee.
Have you reported it? Reported what? He didn't arrest, he didn't hit me, he just humiliated me in front of my children and neighbors. That video is clear. The way he treated you, I just want to forget it happened.
Wednesday. Maya's school called. She'd had a panic attack during a security drill. Saw a police officer in the hallway, just the school resource officer. Couldn't breathe. Had to be taken to the nurse. Thursday. Jordan's teacher emailed. He'd drawn a picture in art class. A police car. A woman crying. Scared children. The teacher was concerned. Friday. Linda's regular therapy appointment. She broke down describing the incident. I've worked so hard. I did everything right. And I still got treated like a criminal in front of my babies. Her therapist suggested trauma counseling for the children. Saturday night. 1 week after the incident. 2:47 a.m. Maya's scream pierced the silence. Linda ran to her room. Maya was sitting up in bed, sobbing, eyes wild with terror. The police are coming. They're going to hurt you. Linda held her, rocking her gently. Shoo, baby. No one's coming. You're safe. But Maya couldn't stop shaking. Harry stood in the doorway, watching his daughter sob in his wife's arms. His expression hardened. This wasn't over. Sunday morning. Harry researched on his laptop. Linda hadn't slept.
They are civil rights attorneys who handle this.
If I file a complaint, it's in the news. The hospital. The hospital should support you. Should. Nancy confronted her on Monday at work.
What are you going to do? Nothing, what's the point? The point? He knew the car was yours after 2 minutes. He kept going 25 minutes more just to humiliate you. This won't go away for Maya or Jordan. What do you want them to remember about what you did after?
Tuesday. Family therapy. Dr. Martinez pulled Linda aside. Your children have acute trauma responses. They need to see the injustice doesn't go unchallenged. For their healing. Wednesday. Linda told Harry.
I contacted attorney Edith Hatfield. She said we have a strong case.
So you're doing it? What if it makes things worse?
Worse than Maya's panic attacks? Jordan not speaking? This case are public. Everyone already knows.
Friday. Edith's office. Walls covered with civil rights victories. I watched the video. He knew everything was legitimate after 2 minutes. He continued 25 more. Edith slid a file across. 14 complaints against Officer Bowman. 8 black women. 5 upscale shopping areas. All dismissed. 14. You're not the first. But you could be the last. You have education, resources, witnesses, and video. Most victims don't. I just want my kids safe. Show them that abuse of power has consequences. That weekend, Linda watched Maya sleep with a nightlight she'd never needed. Jordan's drawings covered the table. Harry stood beside her. If I do this, everything changes. Everything's already changed. Monday. Linda called Edith.
I want to file a lawsuit.
You're sure? No. But my daughter asked if police can take mommies away. I need her to see I fought back. Let's make him pay. April 5, 2023. Courthouse steps. Linda stood before microphones, hands trembling. Harry and Edith beside her. Cameras everywhere.
I am Dr. Linda. I am a pediatrician. On March 12th, I was shopping with my children. I drive a car I worked 15 years to afford. I was treated like a criminal for 27 minutes while my kids watched. Not because I broke any law, but because Officer Jonathan Bowman made assumptions based on the color of my skin.
A reporter shouted. What do you hope to achieve? Accountability. Training. So no other child watches their parent be humiliated. The department says Bowman followed protocol. Edith cut in. Then the protocol is unconstitutional. Which will prove. That night, headlines appeared everywhere. Nancy's video went viral. 2 million views in 24 hours. The comments split into war zones. Monday morning. Linda returned to Westside Medical. Some colleagues waved support. Others avoided eye contact. Whispers followed her through hallways. Mike Patterson called her in.
The board are concerned. Donors are uncomfortable with the publicity.
I was racially profiled.
Perhaps take some time off. Let things cool down.
I have patience.
Paid leave until this settles. This could take years. Let's start with a few months.
The consequences cascaded fast. By week's end, her patients had been reassigned. Some parents requested different doctors. At Maya's school, other mothers whispered and stared. Birthday invitations stopped arriving. A "for sale" sign appeared next door. Their neighbor admitted awkwardly, "We just think it's better if we're not involved." At Harry's office, a colleague asked carefully, "You doing okay with everything at home?" The meaning clear, your wife is causing problems. Friday night. Family dinner. Silence hung heavy. Maya pushed food around her plate. Jordan stared down. Harry and Linda exchanged worried looks. Sarah's mom said, "You're suing the police," Maya said quietly. Linda chose words carefully. "I'm holding someone accountable for doing something wrong." She said her dad says that's why our taxes are going up. Painful silence. Harry tried to help. "What happened to your mom was wrong. We're making sure it doesn't happen to other people." Maya's voice was small. "But now nobody wants to play with me." Linda looked at her daughter's face. This was the real cost. Not the legal fees or the lost salary or the media attacks. This. Her children paying the price for her fight for justice. And it was only beginning. May 2023. Edith's office. Documents covered the conference table. We subpoenaed Bowman's personnel file. 14 complaints. All buried. Linda read through them, horror mounting with each page. 2018, black male, detained 35 minutes. 2019, black woman, stopped in own driveway. 2021, Latino family. 2022, black businessman. 14. How is he still an officer? Department protects its own. But this shows pattern. This is who he is. Bowman's deposition. Conference room. Cameras recording. You detained Dr. Williams 27 minutes. Why? Her vehicle matched a stolen vehicle description. After 2 minutes, dispatch confirmed it was hers. Why continue 25 more? I wanted to be thorough. Edith slid a photo across. Birthday presents scattered on pavement. Is dumping a child's birthday presents being thorough? I was conducting a lawful search. We'll let the jury decide. Nancy defended Linda's character. Dispatch confirmed the all clear after 2 minutes. 3 shop RS described the humiliation, the crying children. Then the retaliation began. June. A certified letter arrived. Medical License Board. Linda's face went pale. Anonymous complaint. Claims I'm emotionally unstable. They're requiring psychiatric evaluation. Harry took the letter, jaw clenched.
They're attacking my license. 15 years, everything I built.
News stories ran all week. Lawsuit to cost city millions. At school pickup, a parent confronted her. Your lawsuit is costing the rest of us our taxes. Maya heard everything. Cried in the back seat. July. Mike Patterson's office. HR representative taking notes.
The board voted, we're terminating your employment.
For what?
The license investigation raises questions about fitness to practice.
That's baseless retaliation. We have to protect the hospital reputation. 15 years, never a complaint, physician of the year.
The decision is final.
Kitchen table. Bills everywhere. Mortgage, $4,200. Therapy, $800 weekly. Insurance, $2,100. Harry's salary, $90,000. Linda's, $0.
We can't sustain this without your income.
No hospital will hire me while the investigation is pending.
How long on savings?
4 months, maybe 5.
After fees and taxes, we'll have less than $1 million. I made $220,000 yearly. Over 15 years, that's $3 million. I'm trading $3 million for 1. August. After therapy, Martinez pulled Linda aside. Maya's anxiety is worsening. The lawsuit is re-traumatizing her. You're choosing between 2 harmful options. There's no good answer. That night, Harry found Linda crying on the bathroom floor.
I am losing everything. Job, license, kids' happiness.
All to prove what happened was wrong.
But was it worth destroying everything we built?
We're committed now.
Or am I too proud to admit I made a mistake?
You didn't make mistake.
Then why does it feel like I did?
October 2023. Trial began. Edith addressed the jury.
Dr. Williams committed no crime, yet Officer Bowman detained her 27 minutes. He searched her vehicle without cause, humiliated her in front of her children. Why? Because he assumed a black woman couldn't afford a Mercedes. His assumptions cost her peace, her children's safety, her career. What is that violation worth?
Officer Bowman has 18 years service. He was responding to theft reports. Dr. Williams' vehicle matched description. He followed protocol. What happened after a lawsuit, media attention, those are her choices.
Nancy testified. Showed the video. Defense attacked her as biased. Dispatch confirmed, registration clear in 2 minutes. No warrants. 3 shoppers described the humiliation. Dr. Martinez testified about trauma. Acute stress responses from witnessing their mother's prolonged detention. Linda took the stand.
Before I opened my door, Officer Bowman approached, hand on weapon.
How did you feel?
Scared.
What did your children see?
Everything. They watched him dump birthday presents on ground. Maya crying. Jordan shut down.
How have they been?
Maya has nightmares. Jordan draws the same pictures over and over. Therapy twice weekly.
Defense cross-examination. You're seeking $4 million. Justice. Justice that includes $4 million. Compensation for damages. How prove trauma from this incident? My 8-year-old wakes screaming about police taking her mother. Or reacting to media circus you created. Reacting to watching her mother humiliated. Bowman testified. Following protocol. Denied racial motivation. Edith's cross-examination.
Her car is dark blue. Stolen vehicle was black, different model. Only commonality, both dark.
The lightning made it hard.
The lightning made it hard. 3:47 p.m. Bright sunshine. Ran plates in 2 minutes. Dispatch confirmed legitimate. Why continue 5 more minutes?
Being thorough.
Hour enough to dump birthday presents? For what? You knew it wasn't stolen.
Contraband.
Had she committed any violations?
No.
Found nothing, no drugs, no weapons, correct?
Correct.
Detained paediatrician in front of her children. 27 minutes. For no reason.
Had reason when started.
Not after 2 minutes. You knew she'd done nothing wrong. Why keep going?
What I was trained to do.
Trained to humiliate innocent people?
Objection!
Sustained.
No further questions.
November 2023. 3 days of jury deliberation. Linda and Harry waited in the courthouse hallway. Maya and Jordan were home with Harry's mother. Media camped outside. Edith tried to reassure her. 3 days means they're taking it seriously. Finally, the jury returned. Has the jury reached a verdict? We have, Your Honor.
On the claim of unlawful detention, we find in favor of the plaintiff, Dr. Williams.
In favor of the plaintiff. Damages? $4 million. The courtroom erupted. Gasps from the gallery. Media rushing out to report. Edith squeezed Linda's hand.
We've got your back. Stay strong.
Thank you. This is so hard.
You're not alone. We're here.
Harry closed his eyes in relief. Linda's face showed no joy. Just exhaustion. Outside, she read a statement to the cameras.
Today, a jury confirmed what I already knew. Officer Bowman violated my rights and traumatized my children. $4 million doesn't erase what happened. It doesn't give my daughter back her sense of safety. It doesn't undo my son's trauma. But it sends a message: there are consequences for abuse of power.
That night at home, Harry opened champagne. Linda stared at it. The kids were asleep upstairs. We won. You did it. Did we? $4 million. Bowman's facing discipline. The department's implementing reforms. Maya still wakes up screaming. Jordan still won't talk. I still don't have a job. The settlement will. The settlement pays Edith. Pays the therapy bills. Pays the mortgage we couldn't pay while I wasn't working. After legal fees, taxes, everything we've already spent, we'll be lucky to have $800,000 left. That's still. I lost a $220,000 a year career. We'll burn through that money in 4 years just replacing my income. Then what? Silence. Harry looked at his wife. She'd won. The jury had vindicated her. $4 million. Officer Bowman was facing consequences. Reforms were being implemented. But Linda looked defeated. Because winning hadn't fixed anything. It hadn't given Maya back her childhood. It hadn't made Jordan speak again. It hadn't restored Linda's career or their financial stability or their standing in the community. The champagne sat untouched on the counter. Linda went upstairs to check on the kids. Maya was sleeping with the nightlight on. Jordan clutching his stuffed animal. She'd fought for them. She'd won for them. But they were still broken. And so was she. February 2024. 3 months after the verdict. Edith's office. Settlement breakdown spread across the desk. Settlement, $4 million. Attorney fees, 33%, $1,320,000. Court costs and expert witnesses, $180,000. Federal and state taxes, $920,000. Outstanding medical bills, $85,000. Lost income replacement, $330,000. Net to you, $1,165,000. Linda stared at the numbers.
1 million. 1.1. It's a good settlement. I lost a career worth 3 million over the next 15 years. I lost it for 1 million?
You didn't lose it, they took it.
Either way, it's gone.
The medical license investigation concluded. Concerns remain about Dr. Williams' judgment and emotional stability. License suspended for 2 years. No hospital would hire her. She took a job at an urgent care clinic.
This might sting a little.
It's fine.
I'll handle the next patient. All set, keep it clean.
$55,000 a year. 1/4 of her previous salary. Maya, now 9, was still in therapy 18 months later.
How are you feeling today?
A little sad.
Thank you for telling me.
Generalized anxiety disorder. Afraid of authority figures. Couldn't attend sleepovers. Jordan, now 7, had developed selective mutism. Still drew the same picture. The argument started. I didn't know I'd lose everything. My job, my license, my children's happiness. You stood up for what's right. Did I? Or did I put my pride ahead of their well-being? That's not fair. Fair. Our daughter can't sleep. Our son won't talk. We're living on 1/4 of our income. All so I could prove a point. So you could get justice. Justice. I got money that's almost gone and a ruined career. That's not justice. That's punishment for speaking up. Their community had moved on without them. No block party invitations. Neighbors avoided them. Maya had lost most of her friends. March 2024. Moving day. They couldn't afford the mortgage anymore. Boxes labeled "fragile" filled the hallway. Maya cried. Why do we have to leave? Jordan watched silently as movers took their furniture. Linda sat alone on the floor of the empty living room. This was supposed to be their forever home. All the memories. Birthday parties. First steps. Family dinners. All gone. Her phone rang. Nancy. How are you holding up? Linda's voice broke. I won $4 million. I've lost everything else. March 2025. 1 year later. 2-bedroom apartment. Kids sharing a room. Worse schools, less safe neighborhood. But manageable on $145,000 instead of $310,000. Linda worked urgent care now. Minor injuries. Colds. Flu. Not pediatrics, couldn't without her license. Coworker, weren't you a doctor at Westside? I still am. Just not practicing there. Living room. Bills everywhere. Settlement, $1,165,000. Spent in 1 year, mortgage, legal fees, therapy, lost income, moving, debt. Remaining. $678,000. We're burning through it staying afloat. Maya, 10, showed progress. Nightmares weekly instead of nightly. Made 1 friend. But lost 2 years of childhood. Jordan, 8, speaking again. Selectively. Drawing different pictures. But developmentally behind. Struggled with trust. Journalist interview.
1 year ago, you won 4 million. How do you feel?
Tired.
Officer Bowman disciplined, department reformed. Was it worth it?
Ask me in 10 years.
What do you mean?
Career lost. Children spent 2 years healing from trauma that shouldn't exist.
Daughter can't watch police shows. Son doesn't trust easily. But you got justice?
Did I? Justice would be my children never experiencing that day.
Do you regret it?
Every day. Then I remember Maya asking, did we do something wrong? I had to fight, couldn't teach my children to accept injustice.
What would you tell someone considering this?
The truth, fighting costs more than you think. Peace, career, children's innocence. Settlement doesn't cover those losses. Most goes to lawyers, replacing lost income. You end up with less than you started with, financially and emotionally. Count the cost first. Make sure you can afford to lose everything. Because even when you win, you lose almost everything.
Evening. Tucking Maya in. Are we going to be okay? Yes, baby. I miss our old house. Me too. Was it because of the policeman? Because mommy had to fight for what was right. Sometimes fighting costs more than you expect. Did you win? I'm not sure yet, sweetheart. Jordan's room. New drawing. Family together. Smaller house. Everyone smiling. No police car. We're still together. Yes, baby. We're still together. Harry and Linda that night. The journalist asked if you regret it. What did you say? I said no. Was I wrong? I don't know. Thought justice would feel different. Thought winning would feel like winning. What does it feel like? Like we survived. That's all. Linda with old photos. Hospital ID. Old house. Birthday party that never happened. Verdict, $4 million. People ask if I'd do it again. I don't know. Proved Bowman wrong. Got settlement. He faced consequences. Department changed. But children still in therapy. Still rebuilding career. Still recovering financially. Every night Maya wakes scared. I wonder, did I fight for them, or at their expense? Maybe in 10 years I'll know. Maybe they'll understand I fought back, and that matters more than what we lost. Or maybe they'll remember trauma and loss because their mother proved a point. I don't know. $4 million doesn't cover what we lost.